Okay, so we have our clean oxtails here. So I have my seasoning, my brownie, Worcestershire sauce, garlic powder, oxtail seasoning, curry, oregano, olive oil. Okay, perfect. So we have our scallions, our fresh thyme, and I'm just gonna go ahead and chop this up. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of minced garlic this pot to get my oxtail seasoned. So I went ahead and added 2 sticks of fresh thyme. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my scallion, and then I'll come back once I chop up the rest of my vegetables. So I already went ahead and added in my 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Now I'm gonna add my red and orange bell pepper along with some chopped sweet yellow onion. Okay, now the next thing we're gonna do is add in your Grace brownie. With the brownie, I'm only going to add in 1/4 cup, and the reason being is, y'all, this brownie is bitter as hell, so you want to make sure not to add too much. Really, it's just for the. So now we just adding in the rest of this brownie, and again, keep in mind I'm going to mix this in with my hands, with my clean hands. It's just me and my household eating, so. Let me just add a little water. So I went ahead and added all of our seasonings off camera, and now I'm just gonna go in and make love to this meat, y'all. This smells so delicious, and it's not even cooked. I'm gonna allow this to marinate for 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back and start our cooking process of the oxtail. Okay guys, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and add 2 cups of rice to this water. This is not the water that I'm gonna use to make my rice and peas. However, we do eat a lot of rice throughout the week, so I'm just making enough. Okay, perfect. So I went ahead and washed off my rice. As you can see, there isn't any more water. It's just rice. And this is not like traditional rice and peas. This is my version of traditional rice and coconut rice and peas. So next thing I'm gonna do is add in a can of red. I'm gonna go ahead and add some scallion. I went ahead and added in my salt and pepper and scallion. The scallion is just for flavor. You're not gonna eat the scallion with your rice and pea. It's literally just there for flavor. And I'm gonna go ahead and add in a little water to thin out the almond milk. I'm sorry, coconut milk. And I'm going to allow this to cook in my rice cooker. Okay guys, so I have my beautiful oxtails. I'm just letting this pot heat up because we are going to sear these for 5 minutes. So the oil is hot, so we're gonna go ahead and put our oxtails down. Okay, so now that we have all of our oxtail down, we're going to allow it to sear on each side until get nice and golden brown. And then we're going to go ahead and place them back in our pot, and we're going to put it on the stove. Okay, so now we got it nice and brown. And we're just going to turn them over. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add our oxtail back to all of our seasoning. Now that we have browned them on both sides. Okay, so now I'm going to add my hot water. I'm not going to pour all of it in there, just enough. Now we've been allowing this to cook. We are going to go ahead and add in some ketchup, water, and Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. I don't know why I can't say that right. Worcestershire. And that's enough. And then we're just going to keep this boiling here on low because you're going to allow this to simmer for 30 minutes. And then you're going to come back. So we're checking on our oxtails, guys. Look how beautiful and brown that is. They're sticking to the bottom a little bit, so we're gonna go ahead and add some more of this hot water. And now it's starting to get a little tender. It's starting to come off the bone. So I have my oil on low. I'm gonna fry my plantain now. It gonna fry them until they are golden brown. I know it's late, but it's finally done. This is our rice and peas and oxtails, and look how tender that is. Oh, look, it's melting, falling right off the bone. Ooh, look at all that seasoning. You know your food good when you have to sing. Look at this. Right off the bone, baby.